It's May the 2nd, and I've done a couple of videos last fall of the beer cooler hive that I put together, which was my cheap way of trying to work out whether it was worth recommending or not that beekeepers who just wanted to have one or two small nukes to overwinter should get a styrofoam hive or not. But I'm too cheap to actually go out and buy a styrofoam hive to check it, so I made this beer cooler hive. So anyway, so I'm just going to open it up now for the first time since we put it to bed, and see what it looks like. All I've done up to this point is a few weeks ago I added a pollen patty above the frames, but I've not actually dug into it and had a look. What I'm going to do is take this out of this beer cooler hive, which was a Huskee cooler, and put it into these boxes and get it ready for the season. I'm going to use adding in there, I've got a empty frame for drone purposes because they're going to start to be interested in raising drones. I'm going to put that in the bottom, and then we're going to get on with it. So let's just get a bit of smoke. And in this cardboard box I've got a couple of spare honey frames in case it's low. So let's see what we got here and give it a bit of smoke. I don't expect that this colony will be really large because it started off as a swarm which I pulled down from that tree, and then I put it in here on a stand here in just a regular 5-frame box and grew it into 5 frames, and then I transferred it to this beer cooler hive to overwinter. So let's see what we got. Hopefully that'll work. What I'm doing is going to move this there. Put that there. Put that one there. Getting the pollen patties out. So it's a bit mouldy in the corners, but we got a little bit of honey there, so I'm not going to worry about that. The bees will clean that up. I'll put that one on the other side. And what do we have in there? We had 8 frames. That one's real clean. Now we're moving towards the 4th frame across. We got some pollen. Put the pollen patty between the colonies. They can use that up if they want to. I get the second box on top. It's a small colony, but it's alive. There you go. Some pollen. So there's the queen. I don't know if you can see that. She's marked yellow at the bottom of the frame there, so she's alive. So this is a bit of a dinky colony. It's not fantastic, but nonetheless it's alive. And so a couple of weeks this can build off. If I want to make it move faster, I can give it a frame of sealed brood, but it's viable. It's got through now to the 2nd of May. We've got dandelions in a couple of weeks. It'll pick up. We'll make something of it. So my conclusion is it's worth a try for a styrofoam hive if you're just going to overwinter a few nukes and you don't want to buy a bunch of wooden boxes and make a bunch of wooden boxes and gang them together. I would draw that from the conclusion. When we consider that this has been the longest winter in living memory, and I haven't had to spend $100 or so on a package of bees, I'm quite happy with this for an experiment. Well, it's got potential. All right, thank you.